Well done. You've all Saxton proud.
It's so stupid.
3, 2, 1.
Eat my, no. Yes. You know what the best thing is, Daniel? When people have been shopping for a while in Kroger, and then they finally come to check out, and they say, you know what, I don't really need this, and they're bringing us like a piece of meat or a fish, it's like, oh, that's great. I take it back to the meat and seafood department. They put a little temperature thing, and it says, hey, this thing is above the temperature we're allowed to resell it at. So you know what that means? We gotta throw it away. Thanks for wasting our money. Come again. Okay, the gayest thing ever happened the other day. So, you know how... Was it yesterday? I think there was a line of thunderstorms that came in yesterday. And I was called into work early because they needed help. And the freaking power flickered and went on and off, but because of that, a lot of the registers were slow to come back on. So we had, because it was Sunday afternoon anyway, so a lot of people go get the groceries. And that, in fact, I was just called in because it was Sunday, you know, in general. We weren't expecting the power to flicker on and off. But, so there was a huge line, so I was bagging. And for some reason, I don't remember some of the requests, but like 4 different ladies had these specific requests. Okay, I remember 2 of them. One lady, even though like there was a gigantic line, right? So you may think, okay, I'm not gonna give any special requests, you know, just because there's so many people in line. No, 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 no. The first lady asked, or maybe not first, it doesn't matter. She's like, yeah, could you double bag everything? I look, she has the extra large buggy and she has it filled to the brim. And I said, every item, ma'am? She said, every item. And I was just like, oh boy. So that took forever. People, I could tell the people behind her were annoyed. It's like, really? We're all being delayed heavily and you're going to do that? So anyway, a few people next, I have no idea because I wasn't counting. This lady has those, quote, reusable bags. Oh, that's so helpful, right? Yep, they put their reusable bags in another reusable bag and they send them down the conveyor belt. So then we have to take 4 times as long to get the little reusable bags open in the first place and then put items in. Oh, but that wasn't good enough because she wanted them put in there in a specific order. And I heard like 4 different people sigh behind her because the line was still really long. And it's just like, guys, like, you ladies need to chill and realize there are other people in the world aside from y'all. And then there was another person with reusable bags. And another person just with a lot of groceries. And then a person came through and he was like having problems with his credit card or something. It wasn't denied, he's just having issues. And so that took forever. And then he wanted these coupons. And it's like, these coupons are expired. Why can't I use them? And then the people sighed again behind, like, oh, can you please? I see that this line is really delayed. How about I make it worse? Oh my goodness. Whoa! I'm gonna die from fall damage. Oh no, I didn't. Our medic. Our medic did something amazing, Daniel. I had 9 health. I said I was gonna die from fall damage. Okay, well I'm dead now. He hit me in mid-air while I was falling with a crossbow arrow so I didn't die. Yeah, that was cool. Not my Josh. I have to go and get the dollar. Pretty good, because tomorrow I have to work from 2 to 6. So my temporary front-end manager who doesn't know what she's doing, keep in mind, it was completely optional for me to come in, right? I didn't know the story of them needing more people. I was just texted, hey, can you come in at 2? And I was like, sure, okay. And then I get there and the cashiers are like, oh, finally, a savior. Because they asked like a few of the courtesy clerks to come in because they didn't have any because someone decided to not come in. Where was I going with this? There was so many. Where was I going with this? What did I say before? Oh, right. So, my schedule was to leave. I don't know where those $3 are.
Here come the spy.
What? The bomb? How'd that get there? Anyway, I couldn't find those $3. So, I was scheduled to leave at 10:15. Okay. Well, at the end of the night shift, which are the majority of the shifts I get, because I've only had, let me think, one time where I was actually there during the day. No, the night shift is not.
Move!
Because see, I didn't really have a front-end manager till technically now. But, also she's
Everybody ready?
She's a jerk. I heard something down the vine before she came here. Like, I heard from one of the black dudes, dude, I heard that, like, the new manager coming is a real bitch, and I was like, uh-oh. And, yeah, she kind of is. But long story short, I don't know why I'm rambling. I guess it's because I'm trying to form my memories as I'm thinking about it. What was I saying? I was supposed to leave at 10:15. I look at the duty sheet. She scheduled me at 10 to be on the lot to take in the carts, because you have to take in the carts at the end if you're a courtesy clerk and you're staying till like 10 or 11.
Y'all ready?
So leaving at 10:15, that would give me 15 minutes, right?
Who is not ready?
So I kind of tricked the system a little bit
Sound off if you're ready.
and left the sweeping clock on while I went outside early to take in the cart with 2 other courtesy clerks. So there was 3 courtesy clerks, so we did it fast. I came in and finished the clock for the sweeping, so it was 30 minutes. And so everyone got to leave on time.
The robots are here.
And it was
Protect
stupid
Manhattan.
because whoever did the schedule had someone sweeping one after another, after another, after another, which made no sense. She had 2 people scheduled at 7 o'clock to do a store sweep. I was like, because you're required to do it 30 minutes if you're doing it on the clock. It has to be 30 or the clock doesn't take it, which is stupid. What am I doing? I'm sorry, I got distracted. When I start talking, I go into autopilot and I just start randomly running around. So, you know the stereotype Indian people with their freaking gas stations? So, I was, it was not the other night, it was the night before that. I think that's like, what, Thursday? Last Thursday? I was taking the garbage, like all the little trash cans in the store, and I put them in 2 or 3 giant bags, and I was taking them out to the back dumpster. And when I went to the back room where all the storage was, I saw one of my major managers. I don't quite actually know his position, but he came out back there and he was really, really angry, and then he just left huffing and puffing. And I asked the other guy who was with him, who was just a regular employee, I was like, what's wrong? He's like, okay, you're not gonna believe this. So these 2 Indian guys come up to the cashier with 2 carts full of 10 crates of Gatorade, and they want to buy them. And you know what the best part was? We didn't have many cashiers at that point because it was very, very late at night. So the manager, one of the managers himself, was Ryan, Mr. Ryan, was doing the cashier, right? So it just so happened to be with him. He's like, "No, y'all are not purchasing that." But why not? You can't purchase that much bulk. Oh, okay, and they left.
Can you play that class?
Wait, what happened? Ask him to repeat in the type chat.
Yes or no? Would you like to play the engineer class?
Gee, man. That guy did not sound happy. Chill. Daniel, gosh. Why do people have to get so angry over the dumbest things? It's a freaking video game, my guy. Is that really necessary?
Right,
Gosh, you don't even know Daniel. Good grief. No, he said, "Hey, soldier." And that, yeah.
And then he had to get sort of angry because he had to repeat himself because he's socially autistic as a soldier man.
Good grief, man. Like, how does someone get mad that quickly? I'm gonna laugh at him for being a loser.
Ready.
Oh, freaking destroyed him without typing. I laughed at him and he did a little taunt. He's like, "I love kicking butt in the morning." And I went, "Ha, no," and then ran away and started doing this taunt.
Dispenser going up.
Where's Daniel? Oh, he's placing his stuff.
Sentry going up.
Well, that was idiotic.
Building a sentry. Pony up, boys.
Ready!
Y'all are funny. Daniel has to dance first.
We're under attack.
Hey, I think it's a hype dance, especially Engineer because he's holding up his pants. Why is he holding up his pants? That's great. Wait, is he holding up his pants or he just have it on his side?
Alert! There are spies coming.
Daniel. Daniel. Is Engineer holding up his pants,
No,
or
I got the
does he
spies,
just
dude.
have his hand on
I'm
his
playing
side when he's
soldier, dude.
dancing?
I protect you with my heart and soul.
You're weird.
Being dead just got me mad.
I see your body. Oh wait, you didn't actually get killed. That was. You did? Oh. Dude, I will protect you with my life.
Dispenser down. Soldiers are gone.
Hey medic. Do you have your headphones on?
You have killed all the spies.
Get the money, dude. Get the money, dude. Get the money, dude. Get the money. Get the rest of the money. It's over there. Scout, why don't you have jump habit? Soldier boy in the cell. Watch me crank and watch me roll. Watch me crank and soldier boy.
Teleporter down.
Watch me ride on the board. Yeah, crank it every day. Haters gotta hate me because I got some bait and hate. You know, unusual taunts are retarded. Now that I'm really thinking about it, I probably should have spent those keys in something else, but you know what? I don't freaking care. You could have spent those keys on freaking, you know what I'm glad they did? Speaking of keys, they made a change recently. So the way, well, I guess 2 years ago. So the way it used to work, once an event was over, you could never unbox those crates ever again, right? And they had a little excuse saying, this crate used to be part of an event, but now it's just purely decorative, right? But now, you can unbox a crate whenever you want, as long as you have the keys. As long as you have the keys for it, doesn't matter. In fact, people used to collect items like that. Like, oh man, this is a freaking crate from 2007 that was a Christmas crate or something like that. And people would have secondary accounts that would never go in TF2 ever again just to store those items.
There wasn't getting any lighter.
But now, you can unbox any crate whenever you want, provided that you have a key. And I think it's great. In fact, the freaking Valve store still sells a lot of the keys. I say Valve, Steam, whatever. Steam? TF2. You're talking too much. Hi, welcome to Kroger. I see... I see that you have maxi pads. Is that because you're weak? I see that you have condoms, wine, and cheese. Well, hope you can fit that condom around that cheese. Dip, dip, dip. Have I mentioned how terrible Steak and Shake drive-thru is? It's not good. Like, I tried it twice to think, man, maybe the first time was just a fluke. It's not that good on drive-thru. They give you less fries, like a lot less fries, and the meat doesn't taste all that good when it's not, you know, I don't know, maybe they prepare it quickly or something. I mean, it makes sense, but it's definitely not as good as actually being inside. And I mean, it was convenient being right next to Kroger and all, but I'd rather go inside the PetSmart and eat their fish. Oh, I went inside there the other day. Got 2 dog bowls for Jake. So, he has dog bowls now that aren't completely rusted over and giving him rust poison. It is good. Unless he already has it inside of him. In that case, rest in peace. Sizz. Damn, I just thought of something weird, just randomly. Not a big surprise on that, but, what if there was some redneck guy and he's like, hey, it's cheaper to cremate your dog. Oh, where's the pet crematory? And he's like, I'ma just put him on the grill. It's cheaper and quicker that way. You put him on the charcoal. That's it. You're talking about your puppy dog. The scope, the muffin mummy does this. Watch me crank it, watch me roll. Where the heck is the money? I have no idea. Okay.
Hey, Scout, just so you know, money can be up top because it's robots up top. Just a little hint.
Daniel, let's leave. I don't want to have to deal with this guy. He's not good, and he's making random cocky complaints like he owns the world. Hold on, before you leave, I want to see if he has something to say, because I have a bind just for this in case he says something. You ready? It's a new bind. and I'm itching to test it out. Okay. 3. Okay, you better leave fast, because this is how I work. It's called I don't know. If you leave early enough, they can't respond. It's the liberal tactic.
All right.
You do
Hey,
this.
engineer.
Leave. What was his name? Oh, it was something the third. Vaughn something. I'm sorry, Grandpa. We don't have to play with you in MvM. Can't you block someone, I think, from that? Where is it? View recent players. Yeah, you're right, but I rarely use that. Where is that? Shift tab. View players. Recent game. Frederick Vaughn something. Is there any way to block him? Oh, that's awesome. Is there a block feature for games finding him? I had to make my inventory private. Because bots, whenever you get an unusual, in fact, they started, I remember when Glenn got one and they started bombarding their accounts. As long as your profile thing is active, or not active, what do you call it? Public, bots will be like, hello, yes, I'm bot, yes. Please click on this link. I have good trade offer for you. Oh, wow, dude, I can't wait to click on this. Thanks for items. Trade has been completed. Oh, by the way, guess what? I learned when I was looking in the history on one of my items in my backpack from backpack.tf. If you have back in the day, I don't know if it still works this way. If your items were pretty much stolen for you or hijacked from your account, and you know the Bill's hat used to be worth a lot, my Bill's hat is duplicated. It was actually that means that the original Bill's hat was stolen from whoever it was, and they told Valve support or Steam support or whatever, and they made him the hat again. But I don't know why they do that. They don't delete the original one. So if you go in its history on backpack.tf, its number is blue, which means that it was duplicated. So, they stole my hat. Oh, great, I got it back. It's a good thing I'm about to trade it away. He cries so much, especially because Valve support takes forever. I remember when I wanted a refund for my game, it took like weeks to get in contact. Oh man, I went through all this time and effort. Time to sell the hat. See you later, Tail. Valve, I really love your ministry, and I'd love to. I'd love to give a gift. Oh, I remember that. I remember you talking about that. Yeah. I got spam. That jingle. That's weird. What am I doing? I'm sorry. Wait, I clicked my bind. Wait, no, I didn't. Whoops, wrong game mode. I'm sorry. Daniel's put into a casual match. Ooh, final. What were we talking? Oh yeah, Fallout New Vegas. That's almost as bad as what they did with Knuckles and Sonic. I had to use my Game Genie with Knuckles for Sonic 3 and Knuckles to complete his playthrough on the the Death Egg stage, because Knuckles' jump height is lessened, he can't jump high enough to hit it. One of it's either the first or second boss of Death Egg. It's the first one. He can't jump high enough to hit it. So, okay, Daniel, imagine kids back then. Like, oh man, Knuckles' playthrough's been hard. I'm so glad I'm at the first boss of Death Egg. Sorry, kid, you can't jump up there. Oh, that's awesome. Freaking ending song. Ding, 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 ding. Ow! My dangus. Oh, Daniel, guess what? I found a new meta. So, because I don't have every item in the game, and I told you how my original meta for getting a Crusader's crossbow was just opening up the contract. Well, guess what? The war paints that you get from the freaking update for the ticket, so you can't apply them to items. Instead, what happens is it creates a new item. So if you were to get a strange, unusual war paint, for example, you can't put that on an already existing item. It makes that item. You just select it from the list. So I chose this field-tested one that I got and told it to make a Crusader's crossbow. There you go. That's how I got one. So now I have a weird, useless colored Crusader's crossbow. But I have one. So this looks awful on it too. Do you like my bind? Oh yeah, I was taking in the carts one day, and because people are too lazy to use their blinkers, because only they are important. This guy running the stop sign, it has a stop sign there, and it has a little thing painted on the ground telling them to stop. He runs it and immediately turns in to the parking lot area, because there's a little tiny roadway in front of the Kroger, just like every Kroger. Turned in there. And I was in the middle of the lane because I was taking the carts in, and he honks at me, and I put my hands up in the air, and I said, not really loudly, I said, stop sign? Blinker. Where they at, though? And then continued moving. Just like, hey, man, I could have completely have avoided this situation, but I didn't. Please, Daniel, I'm your buddy. I'm your medic. Please, yes, back to back. Hey, Daniel, I think the queuing is being gay again. I think we have to leave. Yes, because one of the heavies wouldn't switch off. The one without Tors, who is never... Okay, I think I figured out how it works. So my tour number was 7 when I started this tour on my first level, but it became an 8 once I completed one of them. That guy didn't even have a number, which means that this was the first one he was doing. But why would you do the harder one of Manhattan on your first time? Oh well. Hey everybody, did you hear the news? He just has the freaking donut. You have a regular songbird, a crow with what is the pigeon? Daniel's filler. I mean, engineer was already taken anyway. Okay, Mr. 474, go ahead and force me off of whatever class. Force someone off. Or rage quit. Oh, we got Bully Hunter again. Go ahead and pick your classes, folks. I'm not gonna be picking. I can play every single class except for Engineer pretty well. I picked Medic. He is on Demo Man, so he is the optional character. You can be Heavy. The Russian guy, idiot.
You did well.
Oh, by the way, Granddad got his test back. He has HIV. I'm just kidding. He is like 40% Iberian. And like 50% Irish. Granddad.
Mediquick is asking and Uber and get a quick screen charge on demo.
No, really, idiot. Whatever, Daniel. We're related to Abraham, so it's all good. Father.
He's good enough for okay.
Because he's Moorish, and guess what? Grandmother has Moorish blood too.
Thought that was possible.
Had lots of sauce. Lots of sauce. Had Father Abraham.
And I do have to reduce speed on Mad Milk in case we do have to experience a
I am
Super Scout or
muting
two.
you. I do not want to listen to your weird, nerdy sounding voice the entire
And for
time.
bosses, I do have,
Oh, he's a
Manimal,
rich
so-
person because he has the trade.tf in his name. You know, I haven't even seen what the scout looks like yet, but how much you want to bet he has an unusual?
Doctor!
He doesn't have an unusual. That's interesting. You know, hey Daniel, do you remember Sexy Sparta? We were playing with him the other day.
Medic!
Did you know that he's like, we were playing with him, right? Sexy Sparta.manco?
Man up, ladies.
I was curious and wanted to see who the richest person in TF2 was, item-wise, because it changes every year, usually. Sexy Sparta is the second richest, and we were playing with him. Yeah. Even though he had a terrible, ugly-looking set, which is stupid. But it's expensive, so I'm gonna wear it.
What's your list?
Do you want it?
Have you met-
I don't know what you want. Are you gonna yell at me? No, you don't want it? Okay. Hey, I'm gonna charge you up and then have them go. Again. I'm gonna go flex on him. Watch this. He doesn't realize it, but I'm about to Omo Shinderu on him. Oh, good, my charge is slower. That's awesome.
Man up mode activated. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here I come!
I'm so glad I muted that guy. Wait, he's on 4-5. Wait, why is he the one lecturing us? Daniel, he has one more tour than you. Or maybe he thinks he's figured out everything, so now he's got to tell everybody the new information in this game. To be fair, I'm a little bit guilty of that, but still.
Up top.
Sentry buster.
I think he works at Kroger. Yeah, I make my money from being a courtesy clerk at Kroger. Our main job is bagging. No, it's sweeping the store and going outside. Do you actually help with something? We're called courtesy clerk, but really, we just have to unstick carts that for some reason people think, I shall slide them in there. But those don't fit. Doesn't matter. I am being slightly inconvenienced. You don't want to slightly inconvenience me, huh? Yeah, go ahead and do it, Obi. So it's actually pretty good. I get 23 hours this week. Yeah.
I love this doctor.
Daniel, stop walking like a spy, please. Stop. Stop. I know. Matt was scaring me with his weird diagonal walkings. Yeah. I really thought he was a spy. Did we win that?
Heavy, why
No,
are you
we
fucking
didn't.
trying to kill the Buster? You're just gonna blow teammates and the dispenser up.
What did he say? Okay, I don't freaking care about them and their
That's a
weird
good soldier.
panic attacks because they can't pay off their college debt.
Wait, no, never
I
mind.
don't freaking care. I took 15,000 gender studies classes. I think I know a little bit more than you. Medic, what you did is a sin.
Got a crit medic?
Sentry buster has entered the area.
Fuck.
Nope, too late, buddy. Look at my charge. Hey, everybody, did you... Medic, if you didn't
Oh,
waste
fuck.
your charge.
Please hold your fire, Heavy.
It was the heat. It was the yeet of the moment. Yeet of the moment. Heavy is heavy. Oh, oh no. I'm standing down here. I'm gonna die.
Spies are here.
Heavy is back, baby.
It was the heat of the
Get to an upgrade station. Good. I'm giving you a bonus.
Nice work, guys.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Oh, the rushing type of person. I get it.
Mobility maximized and Mad Milk cooldown upgraded.
Get going!
Hero Town will be the banner soldiers. Or wait, either banner or Contra. I think it's Contra. I don't know. But let's
I've
do this shit.
learned that with dealing with people, they'll act nice in store until they get in their car. Ding 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 ding. I see that someone has a new fighter coming out of the PetSmart. What if I were to? Golden mushroom. Oh, what are you already? You want to? This is where you want it? Fine, Demo Man. It's okay. I guess after 400 tours, you pretty much have this thing done in the back of your head. I'm okay with the freaking Demo Man at least yelling at me. You don't know my backstory.
Good plan,
That's
good
like
plan.
me trying
I
to
got
explain
mad.
to someone that I
There's
unboxed
14
my
Super
hat.
Scout
They're
out
not
there.
going to believe
I'll
me. They're
adjust.
just going to assume I spent $300 freaking dollars. That's okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I know it's crazy, but I'm lazy. I don't like gays, and that's okay. Stop! You're picking up Matt's thing. Doing the spy walk. Oh, I almost died. It was the he. Just defend me while I'm trying to pick him up. Okay. Welcome to Kroger. How can I help myself before I commit suicide? Alright, that is going up. Medic, if you...
Engineer, look out for that sentry buster.
It was the meme of the moment. Oh, Daniel, guess what? So, did you hear about how the EU's redoing the copyright laws and stuff? Yeah, it used to actually not be all that. It was pretty much hidden until guys are like, "Hey, they just gave us a 30-day notice." And all of a sudden, just in the last few days, a lot of more people started to know about it. So good for them. But they kind of screwed over their own people in the first place by voting in those losers. So I don't really feel all that bad for them. Alright, soldier, you're a lost cause. I can't go up there and get you. Oh, why not? Just got body blocked.
Soldier, can you take care of that sniper, buddy?
I'll get the snipers. He's out.
Soldier, go get the snipers. It was the of the moment.
Alright, 38 con soldiers and 5 giant pyros with crits.
Golden in air.
Yeah, we can all push tab and see better.
Your mama's yeah. Oh, damn. So, when I was originally at Kroger for my application and everything, I saw a nun having her groceries loaded into her cart. So that was the first time I saw a nun in real life. But then yesterday, I saw a real life Muslim. Hold on. In one of those full dress burqas where the entire thing is black. Yeah, only her eyes were visible. Like, I've seen the veil before, just that where only the eyes are visible. I've seen that, but I've never seen, like, the full dress. You know, now that I think about it, I guess I kind of have at school, but this, not the stereotypical one that's fully black. And it was funny, because they were black, and the male had that weird type of stiff-looking hat that was green, and he had a white robe-looking thing. And she was just next to him and just like, who is the lesser of two humans here? I felt so sorry for her, because it was just like, you know, like, it's sort of funny when I think about it. It's kind of not, though, because she's treated as a lesser human. But, you know, that's for liberals to defend. It was the yeet of the moment.
Where's that $6? Okay, there it is. Alright, here come the pyros.
There was, so usually when little kids come by, the conveyor belts, or whatever you freaking call those things, we usually offer them a sticker. And I offered these two little black kids a sticker. They looked down on the ground, and there was this gigantic cockroach. And the cockroach started running and started chasing after her. They said, "There's a gigantic beetle on the ground." And the mother was like, "No, no, 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 no." And the kids were running after her.
Another sentry
And the
buster has
kid,
entered
one
the
of the
area.
kids actually caught it and picked it up. And the mom went, "Get that out of your hand," and kind of slapped it. It kind of tore in two a little bit. And the half of it was in the kid's hand. The kid dropped it and went, "Well, that's not very cool." And the mom just looked just disgusted out of her mind. It was the greatest thing. It was one of those Burkmar-looking cockroaches that has the raised back like a hot rod. So maybe they're not specifically Burkmar.
And quickly, get to an upgrade station.
Dang, 1,300, that's a lot of money. Add me in. Yes, she's chatting with her parents in the background.
Let's go.
I'll join whenever that's done. She's... Elijah's a prostitute. Your mum. It was the ye. I'll stop with that. I can't. It's so stupid. Dude, jitterbug.
Sound off if you're ready. Fall in, men.
Y'all ready?
I'm not touching your dirty hand.
I cannot wait.
Ready up, Heavy? Fuck, it's Heavy AFK.
Angie, can you move your dispenser behind the box just until the giant scouts are done? It's gonna be heavies, and I'm guessing no one's gonna be able to stick their nose out that far to get ammo.
Looks like I have sunbeams coming out of my butt. That's fine. The world's gotta know that Kim Jong-un does not have a booty hole. So Kim Jong-un is literally not allowed to be gay. Sorry, Kim.
Here they come.
In other news, Kim Jong-un does really not have a butthole. Kim Jong-un is sad that he can't be gay.
Heavy.
Donald Trump Mike Pence congratulates Kim Jong-un on being the greater of any being.
Take up engineers. A sentry buster
Mike
has
Pence
entered the
wants to
area.
have the entire genome of Kim Jong-un so he can give it to every single baby so they can't be gay. That's a bad thing. It was the So what have you been doing today,
That's it for
Daniel?
Super Scout.
Oh, but aside from that,
Another sentry
Bait.
buster has entered the area.
Alright, now you can move that dispenser back, thanks.
oh, okay. Like, the thing is I understand if you think about it just hour-wise, it's not that bad, but considering I'm constantly moving and lifting stuff, it can get pretty taxing. Come on, Obi. Get up off the ground. Show everyone that we don't need you around. I don't...
Hey, where's that $1? Where's that $1?
Daniel. Whenever I think of the trash dub, I'll think of him with that voice. Hey, everybody.
Where's that missing dollar? What the fuck?
So when he's doing his head up and down like that, he's going, hey, 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 hey. I'm so glad that my job is pretty much brain dead since these people know what they're doing. That's awesome. He
That's
is
it for Dragon
still
Ball Star
gone
demo, but
with
we
120.
got quartz afterwards.
So is it safe to say that everyone in TF2 is dead except for Scout in 2018? This game takes place in
For when the giant
1967.
crit scouts come out.
Heavy's like 45 in this game. Oh yeah.
Like now.
Soldier's definitely dead. Soldier's like 65 in this game.
You are great doctor.
Zenchi Dusta. Hey, everybody, did you? Hey, everybody, hey. Hey, hey. Where did you get the nudes? So what do you do during your job? You just talk to people? You just talk to people during your job, or like, how does that work? What do you usually do then? So do you usually just not do anything then?
I'm giving you a bonus.
We got this. We got this in the bag, guys.
Well, I guess it does take a while. Why does my computer not work as fast as it used to?
Let's go.
Well,
Let's go. Let's
Miss
I'm
Jane,
ready.
you have a lot of porn on your computer.
Fall in, men.
What?
Sound off if you're
Or
ready.
just things in general? Wait, you're talking about your work, or what are you talking about? Oh. Oh. I thought you were talking about policy with customers, like, customer, do you have anything in your computer? Well, yes. We can't serve you here. I just got photos of my dog. That is still way too much.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It kind of started fast, didn't it? I don't know. That happened pretty quickly, actually.
Get
I
some
wasn't
overheal,
expecting
medic.
that.
Did I get some overheal, buddy? Thanks.
I don't know what he's saying. I think he wants...
Medic.
That's it? Okay. Is that all he wanted was overheal? Oh, okay. I thought he said he wanted to get him, Danny. Took him down.
Try not to make him turn around, Scout.
Hey. Dang, take out that sentry. Get him. Did you see that? Daniel, scout. Scout up top.
Giant Scout's coming.
Yeet.
Oh, good job, and you're fucking on it.
Jeff, Nate, Jeff, Nate, Jeff, Nate, Jeff. Where's Dan? There he is.
She's on top of shit.
Anti-bots, anti-bots.
Alert! Another sentry buster has entered the area.
You know, I've never actually owned a Krautsky cake before. In general, I've never had it. What the Jeff? You do that on purpose, or is that... Yeah.
Alert! Another sentry buster has
Wait,
entered
why is
the
my
area.
heart beating fast all of a sudden? What the heck? Up, Daniel, it's the rapture. We're all having heart attacks. The hype attack.
I got busted.
Hey, everybody, hey, hey, hey. Oh, Childish Gambino is getting wrecked. You know, the one who made This Is America? His song is a lot of it is completely copied.
Oh yeah, I heard.
From a song called, I think it's called Pharaoh American. Hey, everybody, did you get the news
5 downstairs.
of a girl named Precious Peacock?
Alert! Another sentry buster has entered the area.
Daniel, it was Flight 76.
It's an alt account, Mel, or you just figure shit out really quick.
Do you actually think I'm listening to you? Well, I'm. Oh, was he actually like putting it in expert places or something?
Another sentry buster has entered the area.
Yes, the bomb has been sent back to the bomb. You ready for a barrage? I was gonna say, are you ready for a barrage? But it looks like that's already happening. Excuse me. Daniel, I don't think that really covers you up there, but you know, whatever works, right? I'm getting out of here. Daniel, I'm coming up behind you. There's an engineer behind you. Get him. Get the medic first. Careful. Whoa, that almost killed you. I love how when they die, they turn into little bodies.
Everybody upstairs. Everything's upstairs.
Hold up, I appeared to be missing too.
Hey.
Can we get the dispenser all the
Here,
way up
Daniel.
there? Medic, get up here,
He
medic. Where you
throws,
at? We
Daniel,
need that
he
shield.
throws
Get up
his
here.
gun with the right click held down
Everything's
and
upstairs. Get up
teleports
here, medic.
himself to the gun.
All the way up, all the way up. Come on, come on. Pop that fucking shield.
Because that's the way he wanted it, you know, for everyone to die.
Way easier to hold up here than down there.
I cannot get over there. Okay, I'm retreating. This is scary. I don't know. I'm never up here. Alert! The bomb is about to be the bomb. Where are you, Daniel?
If you can, medic, save it for the next giant.
Daniel, where are you? Come over here. Come up here, Daniel. Where? Be a man.
Right about now, medic. Yeah, medic.
Get him, Daniel. Get him.
Greetings, Gordon. Have a break.
Scout is doctor. Ah!
I don't type kill. Mine's
Go, go,
binded to
go.
P, like yours is. Mm-hmm. Daniel
Hurry
is
up,
gay.
boys.
Not big doctor.
Ready.
Come on, Dennis, you and I. I'm gonna build up my Uber and then I'll be ready to go. I guess he knows what he's doing since he has 400 something cores.
Conga!
We're under attack.
Come on!
Oh yeah, you are.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I still have
This
it.
is where we're gonna get royally fucked.
See, I just would rather use this. Anyway. Where'd you go? Oh, you got knocked back in. I saw that. I'm doing as much damage as y'all are with the shield.
Now, tiny giant!
Doctor!
Another sentry buster has entered the area.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you down here. He's scared. Oh, is that because you rage? Oh, it looked like he was scared and he was moving back. Like, I think the other heavy must have.
Another sentry buster has entered the area.
When the liberals realized that. Yeah, I was pretty happy that the liberals started realizing, hey, we screwed up letting the EU control literally everything.
Alert! Another
It
sentry
ain't
buster has
memes.
entered the area.
It ain't memes. Please
I like when they
allow
just
me
spawn
to
in, bam.
introduce myself. My name is Satan. Hello. Oh, that stupid song called Sympathy for the Devil.
Alert! Another sentry buster has entered the area.
Medicated, hear me now. We're working out the front. Our medic is just staying on the heavy.
Let's go fighting now, tiny giant!
Thank you for saying the stereotypical line that he always says. Go and fight me now, Johnny. Oh, you are so.
Sentry buster has entered the area.
That heavy's unusual is retarded. He looks like he's wearing a glowing sombrero.
Another sentry buster.
Don't stand right on the
Bomb is
dispenser.
about to be deployed. Let's get this going. Get him, Danny. This is interesting. I was just looking at various things today, and I came across this thing, like, after I was done watching this video of this European king who murdered 25 million African people in the Congo just because he wanted to. I saw this video talking about, I don't remember what it was specifically about, but he was talking about, like, the rapture or something like that, and he's talking about how the rapture is never stated in the Bible. It's just like the word. He's like, the word rapture is just like, yes, because that is the word that we've coined. No one in ancient history said the word rape, because the English word rape did not exist back then. So, you know, kind of a problem here, kiddo. Rape never actually happened back then. The English word for rape is actually not there. Like, we call it rapture, but the name hotso is actually the thing that's used, which is literally the same thing.
Patience,
But
I gotta get my stuff. It's
my
the last wave.
entire
Oh, yeah,
argument
more
is
money.
that the word is not there. So, gotcha. It is, like, the thing itself, like, if you have a good argument, then that's fine, but the argument is that the word's not there. I think that's a stupid argument.
Man up, ladies.
It ain't memes. It ain't me. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm gay.
I am ready.
You are a great doctor.
Sympathy for the devil.
Look at this shotgun.
Please
Shut up,
allow
you're ready.
you to introduce memes.
Spy in our midst, man.
What coward is still not ready to fight?
This is the final wave. Fight!
Let's see if for some weird reason someone's finishing their tour.
2, 1.
My ping's pretty good right now. Pretty happy with that. I'm sorry.
Thank you, doctor.
We've had an immature child with us the entire time. Oh, do you know what Maxie Waters said? If you see any of those cabinet members anywhere, harass them and tell them to leave, because you're not comfortable with them being there. Trump is right with what he said on live television the other day. He said if the Democrats don't have a platform, they're not. He said, what happened when I actually signed a bill the same week, making it to where children can't be separated from their parents? Did you hear them? What did they say? Not good enough. Why? Because they're pure obstructionists. He's like, they don't actually care about any of this. They're just obstructionists trying to get something going. Trump's right. That's exactly what they're doing, because Trump gave them what they wanted. I remember that, yeah. Maybe you rich folk can actually handle a hit like that, but we, the middle class who you're actually talking to on TV, we can't handle a hit like that. just to get back at Trump. Yeah, Trump looks bad. As they're dying of starvation, even the rich people, he looks really bad right now. They just die. I took a picture and posted it into the Discord where some old lady responded to Trump calling Maxie Waters a low IQ individual. I don't know what I was doing there. I'm sorry. That was autopilot mode. I, for some reason, thought I was Scout. Don't ignore what I just did there, please. What was I saying? Oh, right. Maxie Waters. Freaking... Not Maxie Waters. Who was it, Danny? Danny. Who was I talking about? Right, just... They have no platform. They say that they're all about love and peace, yet the only things I've heard is protest, block, harass. We want Trump to fail just so he can look bad. I mean, that doesn't sound like a very good platform to me. It doesn't sound like they're trying to help out America here. It seems like they're just trying to get at Trump. Sure, the two-party system shouldn't be a thing in the first place, really, in my opinion. It used to be a little bit better than it is now, but it's not working too well here. Ready? I know I'm not having to pick up people constantly. I want... Gimme! Come on! I want one. Oh great, now the Uber's coming and I don't even have a freaking Uber to give you. Oh well, deal with it then. You think you can survive? By the way, speaking of that, I have to go and rest something. Someone did complete their tour in this one. Why? Oh, is that the annoying person? Oh, he's thick. He's thick. Uh-oh, thick boy got something. He got a money digester. That's stupid. What, Daniel? You got a hat!
Stuff.
It's an engineer hat. Oh no, Daniel's gonna use it. Oh good, I needed a flare gun. I don't think I have one.
There are many like it, but this one is mine.
He looks so stupid.
Sweet land of liberty.
What would he get? I can't see it.